everyone, it's Gabe with week 19. Our topic this week is binding. Okay, so this is something most of us either do or have done before. Not everyone binds, not everyone does everything that everyone else does, so, but I bind. So I can tell you about some of the things that I do and have done. For binding, I have once and only once tried to use ace bandages, and it was for a costume back in the days when I was uncertain about my gender identity. It is extremely uncomfortable and it hurt for hours after I took them off, and I wasn't even wearing them for that long. So that's something I would never recommend to anyone. So if you're currently using ace bandages, try looking into a binder swap website or something like that, because that's extremely dangerous for your health. So that's what I have to say about that. Previously, I have used a back brace while swimming. It had these like metal ribbing in the front, and I would use it sort of like a corset, and I would put it in the middle of my chest and flatten these things out towards either way. And that would, for temporary, it would allow me to be able to go like swimming or running, because the elastic was more breathable. It was still not good for the ribs, which I'm not saying anyone should ever do this, but if you're desperate and need to go like somewhere where wearing a more expensive binder might be ruined, this isn't exactly a entirely moot option. Moot? That's not the right word. Whatever, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Right now when I play sports, I wear one of these. I don't know what model or brand of anything this is. It's actually a little bit too big for me in some ways. It has the firm part right here, then it has a cloth at the bottom just past where the chest should be. And then it fastens with Velcro on this one side. So I use this when playing sports because it allows me to just flatten down my chest, and for me my chest is too large for this to actually work very well, so I do stupid things and like wear two of them at once and try to like for larger chest they don't exactly flatten all that much, and if you run they start to bounce around and get out of place. So for like short periods of time I will wear two of these, and again it's not very safe or healthy to do, but I do it for only for playing sports, only for 2 or 3 hours at a time, never more than that. Binding top from Underworks, a compression vest. It is the model 997, and it works with a double front compression vest. See, 1, 2, and it works pretty well for me actually. It helps smooth out some of the lines of my body, not just for my chest, but for my hips as well. It makes my waist look more uniform as opposed to more hourglassy, like it tends to be. And because, again, my larger chest, and I don't have enough money to have more than one at the moment, I will wear a sweatband over the top of it. This is the inside part. $5 at Walmart, and it fastens with Velcro. It's supposed to be worn around your waist to trim it down. It doesn't provide any binding itself, but it does smooth out the lines a little bit and helps hold things in place. Now, it's not that great for when the weather's hot, because I have gotten some heat blisters before, which is not pleasant at all, but you know, this binding method has worked very well for me. And my binder is in horrible shape, but I keep sewing it back up, and I like it. I mean, it works well for me. I don't use it for running or anything like that. If you're going to use something for running, I would suggest something that is above the waist where it ends, like the one that I showed earlier, because when it gets below the waist, like the 997 covers down past my hips, it can get, like, start bunching up and rolling, and then it's not pleasant. If you're looking to buy a binder and you have not too much, it's not too expensive, but a decent amount of money, you might want to go to the Underworks website and look at their stock. I like the 997. I'm probably going to buy another one soon, but I'm also going to look into something for just the top part of my body so that I can maybe retire the other 4 that I have or give them away to someone who could use them, who, while they might not quite fit, could make them work. Alright, that's all I have for this week. I know it's kind of a shorter video, but I hope you enjoyed it. See ya!
When you're lonely in the night.